Welcome to the Crit Files. Your weekly follow-up to the End at the End actual play tabletop podcast.
With Cutie and the Doorman.
Poor Cutie and the Doorman. Yeah, we played a little bit of Troika on Monday. And, yeah.
I have absolutely no idea how this system works.
Yeah, I should have done a little bit more preparation because we got into the fighting and I was kind of realized that there's a couple things that I wasn't sure on, but
I was more than happy to read like a character idea and then just riff off of that. That was fun.
You did great. You did great. And it's pretty easy. Like it's meant to be really simple. Like, did you ever play it with us when we were doing the live streams? Yeah. So we probably got a little bit more into it then because we had some more intricate stuff going on.
We had the dedicated time to kind of
I was much more prepared for that when we played, like looking into stuff. And this is just all based on that, doing this. It's I'm just gonna,
We just role played, and then I just had a couple of pages pulled up to remind myself on how to do things, but. Yeah, a little.
These two characters, I fucking loved these guys. The fucking doorman and the cute ugly thing.
Yeah, everybody was on point
cute
today.
ugly
it was really
thing.
funny.
Well, okay, it's pretty ugly. Just because Reginald,
but you can't look
felt
away.
like it was really cute. But he's into chaotic things, so it does make sense.
Man,
I did like just being kind of like a professional type character in High Rock because I could just be like, well, I know everything about High Rock in essence.
Yeah.
So I can just like pull out stuff that I know that are not interesting or like helpful, but are just about infrastructure.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Kind of stuff. Just pulls it back.
I like that you were like a tradesman, just like rolling up like. Well, there's your problem right there. I mean, you got a 3-hinger where a 2-hinger should be. All right,
honestly, the setup for this is like really cool. I'm envisioning like Warehouse 13 kind of style,
right?
Where we have like all of these different places, and there's this magic sink that starts just spilling out different magical items, and magical people come through it.
Yeah,
and like we need to like figure out places to put this stuff and deal with it.
Yeah, I should have thought a little bit more about a stronger setup, but I was thinking to myself, I was like,
I think we just created it together, which was more fun.
Which I really liked.
I mean, it's the classic setup. Put the people in prison so you kind of limit options,
which is what I do every time.
Well, it's how we started the last thing. Was the heist that you like are mind controlled, and then the campaign before that was you guys being put into a prison by these like wizards and trying to escape from there.
Also,
it's how Skyrim starts.
Happened.
It's how Morrowind starts. It's how Oblivion starts.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think way back in the beginning,
season 1 started that. Yeah, but not only that. So the season where we did the calming and everything, that we had kind of a prison thing.
Well, that was
prison
our fault as players, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the magic.
That
wasn't
was Alex that did that.
Okay, that was us. We missed the prison from the other.
We wanted to go to prison.
I guess that's right. We didn't start that way. Yeah, that was where I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you as much freedom as you want.
I think maybe
go to prison.
The universe only allows prison starts, and so.
It's like what people say about men. They should start in prison and then work their way out. You get points for good time.
Yeah.
So we did that for ourselves. Yeah, it's the premise that I kind of came with, and I wish I keep saying this. I wish I would have thought about it more, but I kept thinking it would be cool if I could keep them in like one room or one house, so that I don't have to like add to High Rock too much.
Yeah.
And I thought that's not going to work. Well, but then we got really into the weeds of the role-playing element and all this, and we never really left these 2 rooms, which I was pretty
really
pleased
didn't have
with.
A desire to.
Yeah, we didn't need to.
Yeah.
Like,
I was always trying to go through the doors, but there was just not much progress trying to figure out what was beyond any of them.
And I knew that I wanted like a wizard gone wrong to have imprisoned you guys for some reason. So we kind of got there. I opened up the book to a bad guy, and the 2 options were Night Pig, which is it's not necessarily a pig. It's like a werewolf pig type thing. Comes out at night. And the other thing was a Piskian, which is the legs of a man and the torso and head of a fish.
When they split, that was horrifying.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was gross.
And so I kind of was thinking of ways like we could deal with that, and naturally not wanting to be a fish, my brain kept going to like the Beauty and the Beast situation where last year I watched this version of Beauty and the Beast, which was from the Czech Republic during the communist years.
Ooh.
And it was really fucking good. The set design, the costume, but his beastie style was like he was like a Birdman. And the whole premise was he didn't want to be it anymore, and so the curse is gradually getting broken over the course of the movie, which was kind of cool. So I was thinking, like, it'd be cool if we could figure out how to break the curse, you know?
Yeah.
Cut him in half with them.
So I kind of, you guys kept coming up with these absurd ideas. I was like, this is fucking great. Why would I say no to that?
Yeah.
You know? Like, you pulled out the billows.
Where it's like, well, what do you guys think about this? I'm like, well, I thought about this thing.
Yeah.
And I liked it. Can we do that?
Yeah, it's so funny.
I just don't know why you use the bellows on the back when there's a valve on the front you blow into.
Because that's not connected to the interior. That's local.
Have you tried?
No, but I know I've looked at anatomy books and seen tubes.
Heart Crush has tried.
There was
he's a tradesman, and the body is basically like high rock, but
there was a reason to not. I was like, there's multiple holes, but I don't think that one's going to get me anywhere.
You at least got to plug the front one.
Come on, we've all watched Looney Tunes.
Otherwise, it's just going to go out like a.
They're not connected. That's a different system. Different system. The other system, that's all outside. You know, that's exterior to us.
I guess that's true.
Our entire gut system is
through the butt.
Well, it's the mouth to the butt. And it's all just open, and our body pulls stuff.
You know,
from
now
it
that I
and
think about it, though,
stuff.
you should have been blowing air, and his mouth should have just come up. I'm like,
yes, yeah, for sure.
Sorry, guys, there must be a kink in the system somewhere. I can't get it to blow up. Yeah, that was so funny.
Oh, and also I was getting kind of the mental picture of Men in Black when they always shoot off that guy's head and it grows back.
Yeah,
like that was the head
for sure.
coming out.
No, yeah,
for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I really liked all of your guys' characters. Especially Cutie. Like I was
very good.
I was giving you a lot of shit, but like there's something about that idea of a character just
definitely going into it. Like I thought, oh, I'm like a chaotic, like barbarian kind of person. I'm going to love the adorable
look at this guy,
crazy looking animal. I'm gonna, and if it likes it when I call it cute, I'm gonna call it cute.
And everybody gets rewarded for that.
We all get the nice smell.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned the pillbox hat because I was like, why is he fucking so on this pillbox hat? And it's included in his character stuff. I was like, what a weird thing. But they also have one on in the picture. Did you look at the picture? That's so funny. This game is so absurd and so fun, and it's like really hard. Like when you get into the rules light thing, one thing I really like about this group when we go to play stuff like this is that everybody just runs with it. It made it really easy to come in unprepared and just have fun.
Yeah, like the whole first half was us just being like, okay, well, this is what the game is.
Yeah, which worked for me, honestly. So any chance we get to just like roll the dice, see the characters, see what people come up with. It's like I almost like playing the game is like secondary to that element. I love that. Like, and then being able to kind of like inject some of this absurdity into a familiar setting of High Rock was kind of.
And we did play off a lot of the stuff that High Rock has, and like all of our characters kind of had somewhat things that kind of applied to it.
Your character super fit in with that. I loved that.
Yeah, as soon as I started going with it, I was like, I kind of want to make this character. Yeah, this is kind of a cool character.
I think for sure, like we should think of ways that perhaps there can be some cameos or something.
Yeah, I was definitely watching Alex's,
throw the giant fish
wheels
in the
turning.
Yeah, I mean, from this session for sure, there's already a connection, which is like to me just tickles me that this connection exists now to something that has been going on already that will be like revealed in the future.
We don't even know that.
You guys don't even know what's going on,
okay.
But there will now, because of like what happened with this, there will be some sort of connection.
Okay.
And it wasn't like anything like I put in there. It was just kind of like, is the story that got told is like, well, yeah, that's that. That's a lot of my world building is like, well, that makes the most sense. That's so cool that happened because that is that thing.
Yeah. It was funny to me that you built, or this fish guy built a jail cell without hands. and couldn't manage to put on the top
roof.
Yeah, like he did all that. Got a lever system installed.
The way
because it's hard to open doors without hands.
You can kick a lever.
The way that I envisioned it is like it is intentionally open top and tall because that's like where the things fall. It's where the sink lands.
I kind of like that. Yeah. I kind of like that.
That's like the bottom of the sink.
Yeah.
When you're saying sink,
the sink of magical items and things,
like a drain.
but is it like a physical thing that you're thinking of?
It's a magical thing that
Okay.
exists, but
It's like a sink where they fall out of. It's like
the cage
Whoa!
the cage is the sink.
is
like
the bottom of the sink.
Yeah.
It's where the
it's
stuff
the trap.
falls.
Yeah, the trap.
It's like
the
a
pea
heat
trap.
sink, but magic.
It's a magic sink.
It's catching magic.
It's a well. It's a
magic well.
Well, yeah. It's like it's something that
No,
it's a hole of
A
some sort.
cistern.
It's a sink. It's
I love it.
Well, see, it's like you got a radiator which gives it off, and a sink which absorbs it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is absorbing it. It's like the baking soda of. I don't know where I was going with that, but
I like that you're taking a different angle at it.
it's
Take the tech talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could have like rotten food in your fridge that gives off a smell. You could have the baking soda which absorbs.
Or you could get rid of the rotten food. I mean,
No, what else am I supposed to put in my fridge?
Oh,
If I throw away the rotten food, that makes my fridge less efficient.
Well, you could just put a couple 2-liter bottles of water in there.
Can't afford it. Rotten food, though.
Everybody just leaves it out there for the taking.
Yeah, idiots. This stuff can make my fridge run better.
This would be great for my fridge.
Dumbasses. Anyway, I do think games like this. Well, what I really appreciated about this is that we could set it into High Rock, because I look at other games like Ultraviolet Grasslands, for example, which I'm sure I've shown you all the books.
Yeah.
In fact, didn't we even? We might have even played.
We talked about playing it. I don't think we ever
did.
played
You
it.
and Dash played one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did like a twofer. And we randomly selected like a region on the map and did a little adventure in there.
I
And,
want to listen back to that.
Fought like a bog witch or like a bog zombie or something.
Was it the live stream or was it?
It was a live stream.
Okay.
I don't know if the episode ever got saved, but it might have. It was kind of before time when we realized that like the Twitch streams are not
they
in
stay for like
perpetuity.
20 days or whatever.
Fucking assholes. I should have fucking known better. But anyway, and we never stopped streaming on Twitch. I just started saving the streams, putting them on YouTube where they fucking stayed. Anyway, sorry. Twitch. We did do one little adventure though, which is fun. Anyway, the point being is that the rules and the setting and the vibe are all so much fun, but Ultraviolet Grasslands is like, it begs to be played there in the Ultraviolet Grasslands. So it's fun to have something kind of has this whimsical flavor. Yeah, and that's kind of why I was like, well, his house is underground. I don't know if it needed to be underground or whatever, but I thought, let's bury it, put it away, isolate it, so we can have this weird little whimsical thing. And then if we never want to see it in the real game, we don't have to. I think Haven's big enough that it can accommodate all types and all kinds. But
it's getting bigger too.
Yeah.
Past week, I've been working on expanding the map based on the expanding inner seas that are now. With Quilton Bay campaign going on, I'm making some changes. Because of like Melora and what you guys did in that. I'm like, okay, finally I'm doing it, which is taking these inner seas and basically making them much bigger, and it's a big ocean that'll be in between all of these islands, these things.
Damn.
Continents.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, and so then they can go and talk to each other, or not talk to each other, but they can sail from shore to shore without having to like deal with it, like have issues with the the fog and all that.
Oh,
I love it.
Exciting. Any thoughts or questions about the game Troika?
I hope we come back to this at some point.
Yeah. Save your character sheets.
Troika is all. There's so many of those like one-page TTRPGs. or like rules light ones that in my brain they're all kind of the same and they have different flavors.
They really are, yeah.
And like it's just like there's a rules light version of like TTRPGs that I play, and it's just all of those, but it's like I'm cutting out the rules. And we'll go use those rules if we want to, like if I'm running something.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, but they all fit in that kind of category. I don't differentiate them very much.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like one of the things, like when we, when we played Goblin with a Fat Ass, which was a great session. That was fun. So fun. But then we go to play another like one page, and it's like, oh, this is the same thing. And then you kind of get into the rules light things, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess there's not a lot of room in the role playing space.
Right. When you
really
get down to, the TTRPG plank length.
Yeah.
There's only so many ways you can.
Yeah. You're kind of just doing the same thing. And
so it's like a couple D6.
Yeah. And for this, it's like pull those things that are fun, and then the rest of it just kind of falls by the wayside.
It's an interesting element of it because I think when so many of us, you have the dream or the aspiration to make your own game or whatever, and like, what's the first thing you do? Like, you go to the vibes, You instantly go to the vibes. We all know, we all know, like, what makes the game fun is the vibes. Yeah. And you may as well, you may as well just do the D20 system and vibe it up, right? But
and honestly, like, that's when I buy a hard-covered copy of something, it's because of the vibes. It's not because of the game system.
Well, and that's exactly how I got into Troika anyway. I mean, the art, like, you've all seen the art. It's so fucking good. Yeah. And then it's so open, and so you can go online and find other books that have other artists that's very distinct, other words that are very distinct. And so there's like a whole like fucking shelf of this stuff that is super vibey, super unique and interesting. Highly recommend it. We'll there's a lot more to talk about with it, but at the risk of beating a dead horse, I think we'll bring it in.
Last time we played Troika.
Yeah.
We did. We beat the we actually launched it into space or something. What did we do? Like, there was the knight. Did we kill the knight and launch the horse into space?
We put them both out there.
I think so.
Yeah. I remember there was an airlock and we kicked.
Well, it was kind of
it was unusual that the horse fit in the spacesuit.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, but it does.
It's funny because I was going to just pick characters for everybody to play, like just pick 4 or 3 random ones and hand them out. And the first one I opened was Questing Knight, which is what I based that guy on, and I was like, never mind, I'll just let him roll. It's like, we can't get into the space horse thing again.
Gotcha.
They will find their way out the airlock again.
Yeah.
Man, that's something I'm trying to think of too, is like, where's some weird spaceship stuff in Haven? Because it's not like in Haven, but it's extra dimensional. And it's like, I think there is like spaceship kind of stuff, but
you could do like Spelljammers
and elementals and stuff like that
look like Cutie.
They'll look like, oh yeah, for sure.
I am a lost alien. I am the only one of my kind.
I do. I do hope that we see Cutie again.
I was exiled because of how cute I am.
You were the cutest of the alien
We can't stand you.
Anyway, we'll be back here on Monday with our regularly scheduled episode, perhaps. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.
Bye.